10 million people will die every year by 2050. From what, you ask? News anchor Braden Kuzno reporting. The fear of superbugs has rattled the town of Campbellford after the concern was brought upon in the grade 11 biology class. Superbugs are harmful strains of bacteria, viruses, parasites, and fungi. They are resistant to most antibiotics and any other commonly used medicines to treat the infections they cause. You can contract superbugs in many ways, including blood and bodily transfusions, sexual intercourse, and even skin-to-skin contact. Superbugs are a problem because they can be life-threatening and very, very difficult to treat. That's right, folks. Make sure you take extra precautions to prevent these superbugs. Humans have helped create the superbugs to become what they are today. Working in a safe and clean environment is the best way to cut down on bacterial exposure and to keep you and others safe. There are places in the world where their health codes aren't particularly safe, or they just slide under the radar. Those places are breeding grounds for harmful bacteria. In many cases, harmful pathogens are brought into the country from another. For the most part, when you travel, you have a greater chance of getting a sickness because your body and immune system aren't used to those living conditions, which is why vaccinations are mandatory depending on the places you choose to visit. Their job is to mainly protect you and others from the dangerous things you could bring or take away. Do you take over-the-counter antibiotics, maybe Neosporin, Polysporin, even Proactive? People such as you, your friends, or your family have been putting themselves at risk over the years by improperly or overly medicating themselves, promoting the bacteria in our bodies to evolve, making it more difficult to treat an outbreak within us. This is called antibiotic resistance. The larger issue with antibiotic resistance is that we may run out of known safe antibiotics to treat our sicknesses. Some scientists are searching untouched parts of the earth looking for microbes that could contain antibodies that could save you. The best way to fight back against antibiotic resistance is to not take antibiotics and let our bodies develop an immunity to fight off the bad bacteria and sicknesses that may come our way. People have been prescribed antibiotics for treating COVID-19, but this doesn't work. You cannot treat viruses with antibiotics. In a way, this is making you more susceptible to harmful pathogens, such as superbugs. Bacteria and viruses have different structures and different ways of surviving. Viruses are surrounded by protective protein coating, while bacteria have a cell wall, making it possible for antibiotics to break it down to do their job. This ties back to the antibiotic resistance as well as the rise of superbugs. The best way to protect yourself from a virus is to get a vaccine if possible. I am Braden Kuzno, Channel 498.5 News.